Well, hello everyone. We are out for a walk. It is a beautiful February day, February 19th. It's about 80 degrees outside. That's what I get for living in Texas. We don't really get... sorry, I'm a little out of breath. I've been rushing everywhere. We really don't get much of a winter. When we do get a winter, it's 80 degrees one day and then 30 the next. And it stays 30 for like 4 or 5 days and goes back to 80. It's really strange down here, but that is the way it is. You can tell it's winter by half the trees don't have leaves and the grass is not exactly green. It is slightly green though. Well, anyhow, I am trying out a new camera. It's on a selfie stick right now. I bought a selfie stick. It's for cameras, it's not for phones, which is kind of a good thing. I can't see carrying around a stick all the time. This camera is primarily for the quadcopter. It is a GoPro. I'm gonna make a video about it in a little while, and I'm gonna compare it to another ruggedized camera I have for my bike rides, so we can see, is the GoPro really all it's meant to be? And that's another reason we're doing this video. I'm walking to the school to go pick up BB, and we have the Barkley with us. I actually have a harness for Barkley so he can wear the camera. That will be funny. I might try it out and see how it works and give you guys some Barkley camp time. But anyhow, what should we talk about today? Well, I didn't really think this through, so I'm just going to talk about whatever comes to mind. So let's do this. This happened to me at the bank today. Let's talk about being polite to others. I don't think I've ever did a rant on that, and I haven't done a rant video in a long time. So let's talk about being polite to others. Today I went to the bank, and there was a gentleman about my age going to the bank at the same time, and he walked up to me and said, "Hey, how are you doing? It's a wonderful day. I hate to be doing work on a day like this." Really friendly, very polite. He tried to hold the door for me. The other guy that was with him, who I think was his brother, I'm not sure, held the other inner door for me as well. And being honest, I was polite back to them and didn't really let them hold the door. Lots of cars going by right now. It doesn't hurt to be polite to others. That's the question of the day. Okay? Should we be polite to others? My take on it is yes. When you're polite to people, they're polite back. Okay? Let's say you're at Walmart. You've been waiting in line for 30 minutes. The person in front of you, the price rang up wrong, and they just tore into that checker. And told them, you're a horrible person. This is why you work at Walmart and all this other stuff. Just said they were a bad person. Okay? When you get there, if you smile and say, "Hi, I wish you a happy day," and start talking to them about life, make them feel better for doing their job, thank them, you will get some surprising results. I mean, some people have told me that when I do this, they have been with me in checkout lines and stuff. I'm always nice. I always talk to the people. They have told me that they were really surprised at how the person responded, because they usually respond back and go out of their way to help me with things. Like if I have a price check, they go and find someone to get it right away. They don't mess around. At restaurants, I've been to some restaurants and listened to some people tear into waiters really hard because their food arrived 5 minutes later than they wanted, or it was a little bit more brown than they wanted, and they expected it to be, this perfect color. And they just tear into the waiter. Well, none of that's the waiter's fault. The waiter didn't cook the food. And tearing in the waiter doesn't help them at all. And quite honestly, you tear into a waiter at a restaurant, what's liable to happen? Well, they're liable to take the food in the back, and before the new food comes out, leave you a little loogie bomb, a nice little piece of spit in your food. Or it'll be on the floor, or they'll wipe it on their butt or something. So, yeah, and if you don't think that doesn't happen, you've never worked in a restaurant. seriously, be nice to people. When you're polite to the waiter or the waitress, they're doing a job for you, okay? They're getting paid less than minimum wage. A lot of waiters and waitresses get paid $2 an hour because the restaurant owner knows they're going to get tips. So, you know, you go into a restaurant, you order a $5 meal, and you leave them 50-cent tip. That's 10%. I'm doing a good job. Well, that waitress is now making $3 an hour. Good for you. Now, you got to think about these things. When you leave them a nice tip, the next time you come in, if they see you, they will remember you, and you get even better service. I remember I was at one restaurant. Our dinner bill was $30 for the Wi-Fi. The guy gave exceptional service, really polite, never let the water glass run out of water. The chips and salsa was always fresh, and he kept coming over and giving more. Was never intrusive, never always in our face. I left him a $20 tip on a $30 meal because he was just outstandingly good. The next time we came in, he made sure we were at his table and we got the same service again. And I didn't leave him a $20 tip on a $30 meal. I left him a $10 tip on a $30 meal, which is still a good tip. But the point being is, when you're really nice to people who are doing jobs for you, they're going to be nice back. They're going to be appreciative. They're going to work with you really well. Good. Part of the selfie stick will go. They're going to work with you really well. It's just going to be a good thing that you did this. Okay? So remember this when you're out and about, that being nice to others, especially people doing jobs for you, they tend to treat you in kind. And when you're mean and rude, you're not going to get anywhere very far. You're just not. I mean, I closed an account at a bank today, and the guy was about to cry when I left because I was so nice to him all the time. Okay? And I was nice to him when I left. Told him he was one of the few tellers I liked at that bank. So, just to let you guys know, be polite to others. It can't hurt you. It only helps. Okay? Unless you're a Barkley. I mean, this guy... I'm going to show you a video of the backyard pretty soon, and you'll see what I mean by unless you're a Barkley. Wow. That's what we get for getting a Beagle mix, I think. It looks like a war zone in that backyard, and I'm trying to de-Barkley it right now. All right, everyone, have a good one. I will talk to all of you later.